Hi, my name is Zahria. I'm a fashion merchandising and design major, and my research paper was titled The Elimination of DEI in Education, the Depletion of Youth. In my essay, I focused on the executive order passed by Donald Trump to end DEI programs and preferences, and how this would affect schools and modern day education. I chose this topic because, as an African American student in today's education system, and as a past student of the PWI, I have seen firsthand the benefits of DEI within programs and lessons, and the setbacks when these teachings and principles are not enforced. To open the essay, I explained what exactly diversity, equity, and inclusion is. So, DEI is an organizational idea created to encourage fair and just treatment between all groups of people, whether concerning race, gender, disability, sexuality, or other identities. DEI aims to create an equal society for all. When beginning my research for my essay, I discovered several ideas that supported my argument as to why ridding the educational system of DEI not only damages the history, but also the knowledge of various groups. Throughout my findings, several ideas stood out to me, including how DEI encourages critical and creative thinking, and inclusive education introduces different cultures, religions, customs, ethnicities, and much more to students. I also presented throughout my essay how much these DEI programs offer concerning funding, resources, internships, scholarships, etc., and the damage that would occur without them for students socially and economically. So some sources I used throughout my essay were from the University of Michigan and University of Cincinnati. In UM's research, they expanded on how restricted and limited students would be without DEI, affecting their self-expression and character. Without DEI, schools would be discouraging differences and standardizing students' characters. In University of Cincinnati's article, they focus on different lessons, organizations, and programs that have helped improve learning environments over the years, including diversity and inclusion seminars, workshops on inclusive pedagogy, curriculum design, and assessments. In my research process, I started with looking up scholarly articles that covered my topics and supported my thesis. I followed this by analyzing each text and looking for information and quotes that best articulated each one of my points covered. Some challenges I had was one that I usually struggle with in papers and assignments like these, which is articulating my ideas and not being repetitive, either in my topics or my word choice. Though once I was able to find all of my sources, I wanted to correctly speak on each argument and explain each source to the best of my ability. Though in the end, I was able to bring attention to all of my points and emphasize the meaning of my paper, which was to highlight the benefits and history of DEI within education and the downfall we would have without it in our system. Thank you so much for listening.